Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today you're going to learn the trick that fooled Houdini. That's right. This is real. This is not a story that I made up. This is not a clickbait title. The story goes that a gentleman named Di Vernon, who is also known in the magic community as the Professor, fooled Houdini with this card trick. And this card trick is called the Ambitious Card. Why is it called the Ambitious Card? Well, because no matter where the card is placed, its ambition makes it always rise to the top. And usually this trick has a lot of different layers. It's done several times. Traditionally, you also do it with a sign card to prove that it's the spectator's card over and over again. And usually there's like some big finish, some big really cool kicker ending. Today, you're going to learn how to do this in just 2 steps. Okay, so we're just going to do a 2-phase routine, and we're going to cheat. We're going to cheat like crazy because we're going to use the Svengali deck. Okay, so Svengali deck is a trick deck of cards that a lot of beginner magicians end up having. And if you want to learn what the Svengali deck is, I've got a lot of other videos on this channel that not only teach tricks with the Svengali deck, but also just basically tell you what it is. You can always just look up what is a Svengali deck on this channel. So there's a force card inside mine. My force card is the 7 of Hearts. And one of the things I would like you to practice with your Svengali deck is doing a double lift. Now, I also have a video about doing a double lift. You can go back and watch that as well. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use the gimmickry of this deck to help you lift 2 cards off the top at the same time, and it should be pretty easy. You should be able to just go down and grab the top 2 cards of the deck like that and show it. So my second card from the top is the 4 of Spades. So when I'm seemingly grabbing a single card off the top, I'm really grabbing 2. That's 2. So this means when you're sitting there with your Svengali deck and you're just, watching TV or just doing something routine, you're going to practice going down and grabbing 2 cards, letting go. You can spread, relax, go down, grab 2 cards, and let go. That's crucial. We want to learn how to get that double. And the double is going to come easy with the Svengali deck. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to walk out to your spectator, ready to go with your deck of cards, and you're going to force a card. Easiest way to force a card with a Svengali deck is just to riffle up the backside. So I riffled down up the backside like that, and I say to the spectator, just say stop. And they can stop me anywhere. They can say stop right there. So I can lift my break. At this point, I usually tilt my deck like this, just to show them that the entire deck isn't made up of the same card. And I lift this. This also shows another card, right? And then I kick out the top card right here so they can see it, okay? The other thing you can do is just riffle through the back side like this, say stop, they say stop. I can go down like this, and I can just say, take this card. So they can take that card and get a nice full view of it. But either way, they're looking at the 7 of Hearts. If you just glimpsed it for them, or they gave it to you, you'll extend your hand like this and have them place the card back. And then you're going to put all these back on top, okay? And you're going to say your card is lost somewhere in the middle. And to prove it, you're going to say, look, your card isn't on top, correct? And you'll show that top card. They'll say, no, it's not on top. You say, okay. And with a wave and a snap, now you just push the first card off the top like that with your thumb. You're just going to push that card off, grab it. They still think this is the 4 of Spades, but now you're going to show it to them and show them that their card magically jumped to the top. Okay? The reality is that 4 of Spades is now the next card. Okay? So just to run through that again, you're going to say, have you select a card, say stop. They say stop right there. You show them that their card is a 7 of Hearts, or they take it and put it back. You put the remainder on top. You show the top card and say, your card isn't on top, is it? They say no. You say, of course not. It's somewhere in the middle. But the wave and a snap, your card jumps to the top. Now, you're going to do the second part of this trick. And the second part is a little bit like the first, but you're going to do everything a little differently. Now you're holding the 7 of Hearts out, and you're going to put it into the middle. You say, but we want the 7 of Hearts to go into the middle. So what's happening now is you're actually taking the Svengali deck a little out of order. You're going to put this 7 of Hearts somewhere where it doesn't belong, but that's okay. you want them to believe this is the only 7 of hearts in the deck. So if the 7 of hearts jump to the top, then we want it to go back into the middle. So you'll say, well, just lose your card into the middle again. And you can see that it's really going in the middle, and confirm that with them. Say, you know what, you really see your card going into the middle? And they say yes. Now you say, and it wasn't on top, correct? And they say no. They're going to see that 4 of spades again. But the reality is the next card down is also a 7 of hearts. So what do I want to do? Well, now I'm going to do a double lift, but I'm going to do it for real, okay? So I'm going to push that card off the top again and say, and it's still not on the top. Yes, this isn't your card. And they say yes. And while they're looking at their card, and you could block their view with the card if you wanted, I'm taking my thumb and pushing that 7 of hearts off just a little bit, like that. Getting that 7 of hearts ready, so that when I put my 4 of spades back down, I now have a perfect grip to grab 2 cards. So I push that 4 off, and I say, this isn't your card, yes? And they say no. I push that top card, 7 of hearts, off a little bit, and as I come down, I pretend to re-square the deck, but really what I'm doing is I'm catching a little finger break right there, and I'm holding both the top 2 cards with my fingers so they don't fall all the way back down. From this angle, it just looks like the deck is squared. And I do the same thing, wave and a snap, and now I pick up 2 cards as one and say, your card has now jumped back to the top. So it looks like you've done the same exact thing twice, but you didn't. You did each one of those stages a little differently, but the outcome is the same. Now they're honestly going to believe the 7 of hearts is back on top. And so that is a way you can do a very easy, ambitious card back to back with 2 steps. And the spectator will honestly believe that you found their card, made it jump to the top 2 times in a row. And if that's a trick that fooled Houdini, I'm sure it's a trick that can fool your friends. Have fun, play around with that, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.